My desire to help out and be a part of South Florida, to be a part of making South Florida a perfect place to live is the way I was brought up. I came up where I didn't have a whole lot, but there were a lot of people that took interest in me and basically guided me and showed me the way to go to college, to be a good athlete, to be a good corporate or community citizen. There was a lot of people that laid the foundation, and when I think about how I got to this point, if I don't look back and try and help others reach their full potential, reach their goals or their dreams, then it's shame on me.
I thoroughly enjoy volunteering because it gives me a great sense of satisfaction that I'm helping others. I tend to focus on volunteer areas that have a long-term impact rather than just a Band-Aid effect. So I like to think that I'm changing people's lives on a long-term basis.
For the last 12 years, we were the co-chairs, Torsten and I, of the Science Museum, the Miami Science Museum. And we started when about the time the county bond was approved that helped finance this project. At that time, there was just a dream, a vision. We wanted to have a world-class museum down on the bay. And we worked with that project day and night for a little over 12 years. Earlier this year, we retired as active chairs and became chairs emeritus.
Coral Gables has been better to me than I've been to Coral Gables. But our home has always been in Coral Gables. My girls grew up in two different homes in Coral Gables. We've added more ad valorem to the city of Coral Gables in the last 25 years, I think, than any single family. The annexing of Darien Bay into Coral Gables. Darien Bay was unincorporated Dade County. We changed the entrance when we went to develop Darien Bay, the old Kings Bay Country Club, and added that to the city of Coral Gables. The Bacardi building, 355 Alhambra, where Merrill Lynch is. My new headquarters, the rental across Cafe Abraci, many others. I was involved in Coco Plum Phase 2 with Arvida. So Coral Gables it's been good to us, and I hope that we have done things to leave Coral Gables better than we found it.
Currently, I'm supporting 40 charities in town. It's a wide spectrum. It runs from the Homestead Rodeo to the Cleveland Orchestra. I go from blue jeans to black tie, all in the same day. And I've met some wonderful people in each organization. So for us, our focus is to try to just make the community a better place.
Philanthropy is an amazing word to say how people could be generous with the community, not only local, but anywhere international. And to me, that's the meaning of the word philanthropy. Incorporates not only your soul, your heart, but also everything you can do in terms of supporting a cause, people around the world, people, your next door neighbor. That to me is philanthropy.
I began volunteering in the arts when I was an assistant U.S. attorney. That's just an area that was open to me, so I began to get involved in a community theater group, not as an actor, but as a member of the board, and then I became an actor for about 5 minutes because they wanted me to do something. But that's a long time ago. My real passion has been in education as a citizen volunteer. Now, I worked full-time in the Department of Justice for 7 years, and I was a prosecutor for the federal government, and I loved that work. And I had a great U.S. attorney, great leader, Stanley Marcus, who is now a circuit court judge, and he was a great role model. And I loved doing that job because I felt that I was doing good. It wasn't just about winning, it was about trying to do justice and also improving our community. Back in the early 1980s, as you know, Miami was going through a lot. So it was very exciting to be able to take part and try to help the community. I did that for 5 years, and I came back to the office to head it up for about another 2 years as the head of the office. But my real passion the last 2 decades has been in public education.
I became involved with volunteerism, and the very first organization in this community that I joined was the Coral Gables Junior Women's Club. And the Junior Women's Club is now called the Coral Gables Women's Club, and it has been an organization that has been so involved with this community in that it provides a dental clinic for indigent children, and I'm very happy to say that the Coral Gables Foundation has honored that just recently in the past year, the endeavors of that women's club in providing free dental clinic services to indigent children.
The Coral Gables Community Foundation acts as the conduit. It's the conduit for those individuals, our fund holders, corporations that want to give back to the community. We're here and we're able to do what I call the mundane. We're able to write the checks for them. We're able to assist them in the investment of those funds. So at the end of the day, they can do what's most important to them, and that's to fund those charities and those organizations that are important to them. The Coral Gables Community Foundation allows people to fulfill their destiny, fulfill their legacy, and we do that, and I'm most proud of that.